Yo, what up? All right. We got another one from Katt Williams on Club Shay Shay.
Okay, okay. Yeah, man, one of the most epic interviews of all time.
Yeah, yeah.
What we got?
This is Katt Williams destroying Wanda Smith again, I guess, because I think we saw him destroy her in person, didn't we?
Yeah, we actually watched it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right, man, and that was epic in itself. You know what I mean? They had a
Yeah.
little back and forth battle. Well, let's hear some more on that.
All right.
Like, all my enemies all look the same in the eyes, whether it's Faison, Wanda, Aries, Spears, they all look like...
Man, what you got against Wanda Sykes? You think I don't remember that?
Sir, Wanda Sykes and Wanda Smith are two separate people.
I mean,
and
Wanda Smith.
and I had only said
Wanda
one
Sykes.
name, sir.
Wanda Sykes
I'm
is
cursed.
amazing. I love Wanda.
And I agree.
I love Wanda. That's
I
my
agree.
girl. I remember on the radio, you went on a radio interview. If I'm not mistaken, that's in Atlanta.
Right.
And you came on there with seemingly good intentions. And she attacked you.
It wasn't just that part. It was the fact that before I go in there, she has a conversation about, okay, now, I just want to talk to you because you just won an Emmy for the city of Atlanta, and this is in Atlanta, and they just want to hear about the Emmy and hear from you and to thank you for what you did putting the city on.
Right, okay.
And we won't talk about your kids. We won't talk about jail, no cases. We ain't going to talk about none of that.
Right.
And immediately gets in there and goes the opposite way. You can't flip up on me because you're an inferior comedian. I'm going to destroy you, and I'm never going to call you out of your name. I'm never going to say anything disrespectful to people that look like you. It's a very thin line I got to call, but this lady is trying to embarrass me in front of a largely homosexual fan base. That's why she got canceled.
What?
Gay people don't take it kindly that you would, as a derogatory, call me gay. Gay people don't feel like it's derogatory. So why are you trying to shame me with something in a community I don't even belong in? There's no gay people saying I belong over there or been over there.
You did a
but I have no hatred of over there, and how dare you?
You did a number on it, though.
Hey,
You did a number on it. That's legendary.
no, you either believe in karma or you don't. Because I didn't even know any of the stuff that she had done to my fellow comedians until afterwards. I just know that it was a setup.
Right.
And remember, they tried to kill me this same weekend. Not in jokes, with a real gun in my real face on real camera. Understand, I'm losing my life for participating in something that goes along with my job. Like, it's two comedians, what do you mean? And the world was okay with it because it was me. Had that happened to anyone else, the world went crazy when Will smacked Chris. This is a person pulling a whole gun on a comedian in the confines of their job. It's really a weird situation when they hate you that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You felt she hated you at that moment because you mentioned that she said it was going to be very professional. Oh, you won an Emmy, congratulations, you put the city on, you own for the city, yada, yada, yada. And now, did she mention anything about the Emmy on camera?
I believe you saw the video and you know that none of that took place. See, the issue is that all the comedians have to come do these radio stations because you have to sell your tickets, and so that means you have to go to the radio station.
Yes.
I don't go to the radio station, and I don't make posts to sell tickets. I just don't. So you've not seen me. I'm not here in some subservient position where somebody sent me over.
You here out of the kindness of your heart. You are.
No, I'm saying
the
interview
yes.
situation.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
For sure.
Yeah, and this person knew I wasn't there for that it's...
But how hard, because you have to understand, she is a female. And so you have to be careful. You have to handle her with kid gloves.
Sir. You want to go ahead and take that out? You don't want to be against equality, do you?
No.
What you just said was very unequal, sir.
But
I think maybe you've had enough of this. Because I think I just heard you say that women are not equal and should be treated unequally.
They want to be treated.
You mean
equal.
as a comedian?
No. They want. Listen, you understand, and I understand.
Yeah.
In certain situations, they want to be treated equal. Not all situations.
And what part of what you saw her get?
Oh, she deserved everything you gave her.
What part would have been different if she was a man? It would have just been more vicious.
Yeah, that's my point.
I took all the vicious and venom away because I didn't have any. Plus, I understood. I'm not trying to offend black women with short hair. I'm not trying to offend heavyset women. I'm not trying to upset fellow comedians. I'm not trying to do any of that, and I am qualified to be able to do none of that and still eviscerate you because I'm smart enough to know that I need to say that you have gnarled fingers because I know your limited education means you don't know what the word means. So you can't possibly respond to it. You're not sure of the meaning. And I'm going to continue hitting you because this is what comedians do.
Right.
You've been masquerading that you're a comedian too. And that's the fallacy.
So
nobody in boxing fights out of their weight class.
Levels of this shit.
If you're a 130 pounder, you don't just show up with the 160 pounders. You stay in your weight class.
Is that what you wanted to do?
No.
That she was out of her league when it came to because
I didn't want to do any of it.
I know you didn't want to, but once she took it there, did you feel that you had to go there?
Go where?
You could have said, Wanda, I didn't come here for that. I just want to do the interview. I just want to talk about what happened.
Oh, you misunderstand my job. My job is to be funny. My job is to be funny first. My first job is to be funny. My second job is to be respectful. My third job is to be immaculate and Gaza strip it. That's non-political. I'm saying, if you let a terrorist accidentally touch over here, and I won't stop burning you down until there ain't nothing left. It'll literally be rubble on top of rubble, and I'll still be bombing. Why? Because that's why you should mind your business. This is what F around and find out is about.
Right.
Yeah. I don't think I've heard anything from Wanda Smith. I didn't know who Wanda Smith was before that interview, so I don't know.
Right.
It really makes a difference.
No, it doesn't. But I remember the video that we watched of it, and I mean, I don't think that he was out of place. I think it was pretty fair. You know what I mean? Like they both could have said what they wanted to. They were going back and forth. It was like a cut, it was like a cut down, a little session, but I mean...
She knew what she was doing.
Right, exactly. It's two comedians. Yeah.
She knew who she was dealing with.
Right. Now, like Katt's like, if Katt could be somebody's like spirit animal, you know what I mean? Like that's what that dude would be, you know what I mean? Like don't get me wrong, like we all should feel like this in whatever settings that we have, that we're like the best at what we do, and you know what I mean? Like who's wrong to have that feeling, and by all means, I'm not gonna take that feeling away from him, and so. That's what makes him as great as he is. You know what I mean? And that sometimes he has faults. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's like like Napoleon syndrome. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he has something like that, but you definitely, the smaller you are, the more mighty and the more, you know what I mean, you have to be, or you could be, looked upon as, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But it's like he said, I guess it's the way you I don't know how to put it, man, but his perception on things and the way he sees things are unique, you know what I mean, to him. But but you know what I mean, it's just specifically with unique to his comedy, better yet said, you know what I mean? Like we are all unique in a way, but that's what makes everything he says funny. Like, you know what I mean? The funny people that say funny shit, like I wonder if he actually runs it through his mind, like before it comes out. You know what I mean? Because he was clowning. You know, the shit that he was saying it's just funny. You know what I mean? It's like it's all at a hysterical, point of reference. It's you know what I mean? Like you can tell when he's getting serious and the seriousness is coming across, and you can tell when he's when he's trying to make fun. You know what I mean, or make light of the situation.
Yeah, I think shit. I mean, especially if you're trying to roast him.
Right.
Like that's not a good idea to try to roast Katt Williams, especially if you're not a good roaster. Because what we saw, Wanda, she was out of her league. Like she was way out of her league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we've watched many roasters. You know what I'm saying? We've seen many of them.
Yeah, I mean, shit. It got personal, and I think that shit got personal. That shit got personal. He was talking bad about her. But I mean, shit. What you doing? What you talking about? He's supposed to be there promoting his show, and you talking about jail and shit.
Exactly.
And especially, I didn't know that he talked to her and they agreed that they wasn't going to talk about certain shit before, and she mentioned the shit anyway. Like, that's like a no-no. You shouldn't do that. I saw an interview once with, like, Mike Tyson.
Okay.
And, like, during their interview, it was like a live interview on the news. And, like, during the interview, like, the interviewer brought up, like, his rape case and shit.
Right.
And Mike Tyson showed up and said, "You're a piece of shit.
I
You fucking piece of shit."
Exactly.
And then, like, he's Mike Tyson. Like, how the fuck you don't know you're not supposed to say that shit to him? It's fucking Katt Williams. You're not about to win that battle.
No,
You should know that.
No, it's a tall uphill battle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's this interview. I guess I'm glad it took place, man. It's just like it's another instance where you can see Katt. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean. If you're a fan of Katt, then you should enjoy this. I mean, this shit was hilarious. Yeah. Hopefully we see more of this. Really.